Why?
Okay.
The Irish are awesome.
Now we're counting.
Okay, but why didn't they have an issue?
My
Bring
grandma
the
works
Irish,
at the
just drink and be
French
merry.
bloodline too.
Yeah.
And she's like, we're Irish and we're
Is it?
Scottish
Oh, well,
and
the
mostly
princess?
Irish, and I'm like,
Okay,
no.
that's
no.
I
what
look
she
like
said, we'll
I.
talk.
You look like
Also
a
has no
Frenchie
class
now that I
features
know
or
it.
anything.
Yeah, she's
I
very
I
bad
probably
with that.
shouldn't say stuff like that.
I really don't look like stereotypical Irish or stereotypical Native American. I'm an anomaly.
You look Irish, bro.
No,
You
no,
just
I'm not
gotta-
ginger. I don't have freckles. I don't have green eyes.
That's not what Irish people look
Stereotypical.
like.
Hey guys!
Do we need to start the recording over, or are you guys gonna just have
Oh,
a
we've
race
been
debate
recording?
the whole time?
Sorry.
Oh.
What an
Yeah,
intro.
Restart the recording.
Yeah.
It's the small talk.
I thought we were still waiting for class. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. Pizza's on its way.
Okay.
Alex is in. Well, Mandy's in charge, and Alex is second in command. Proceed.
Do we need to move the mic?
I'll adjust it.
Is the mic recording properly because we had to adjust the settings?
It looked like it was, but you can pull up OBS and you should see little bouncy audio levels
Yeah,
as I talk at it.
Hello, microphone.
That's gonna blow someone's ears apart.
We had to shut it down the other night because it was picking up and our headsets at the same time.
Feedback.
Alex, what's your intro?
We all good? After the crew departs from Zadokil's planet, Varric and Hondren figure out what artifact went to power the weapon. On their home planet of Pika, there is a valuable resource known as Earthblood, which, when refined, is an incredibly efficient source of energy. With a pound of refined Earthblood shards, you get the equivalent of 1,000 charges of a battery-powered item at a fraction of what that would cost in other parts of the galaxy. However, a phenomenon is noted that the bigger a single chunk of Earthblood, the conversion rate is exponentially better. The 1,000 charges figure is based on effectively a box full of refined shards, but a single pound of refined Earthblood would be about 1,000,000 charges. And a 10-pound Paragon that has never been uncovered before is calculated to be at 1 trillion charges. Enough energy to power a super weapon indefinitely or achieve apotheosis to become equal to an outer god.
Damn.
Such power is necessary to fuel the weapon to defeat Führer Satoru, aka Space Hitler.
Yes.
Any questions so far?
No?
Varric explains that he was a part of the campaign to secure one of the mines on the eastern side of the planet due to a satellite picking up exceptionally high energy readings that would be consistent of what a Paragon might be. This leads to the Rune Eaters prioritizing, blockading, and eventually taking that region that belonged to the Iron Order. The Rune Eaters made it within 300 miles of the mine on the edge of the habitable zone of the planet. The mine we needed to take was in the tundra, locked in an eternal night, and got its food from a town that farmed plants and animals that could survive the cold to sell to the Order and the mine workers. Varric was ordered to raise the town to the ground before they could resupply, so that if a siege happened, they would have to surrender or starve. However, the town was a civilian town. Varric and his crew refused to slaughter civilians and were in the process of being court-martialed before getting spirited away on this quest. Varric is unsure what happened after this point because he was busy with everything else. And he doesn't know what will happen to him if we get clearance to land. He supposes that he will be arrested and evading court will now be added to the list of crimes. But Varric wants Satoru gone so that we don't have to fight another front in this war. Any more questions on this point?
Still good?
I'm good.
Okay. Fast forward a bit. As the ship is within a day's journey from Pika, suddenly, the radar senses we are being pursued by a squad of Satoru's fighter ships and a frigate carrying more of those ships. And they begin to catch up to the ship and begin firing. You're piloting the ship, right? Roll me some piloting checks.
Okay, I'm good with this. Piloting. Haven't gotten to do that in a bit.
Wait. Can I ask a question while he's doing the piloting check?
Go ahead.
What's everyone else doing on the ship?
I think we're preparing for like landfall. Just
You guys
now.
are preparing. What's all of us?
Yeah. I don't know if this is like a Millennium Falcon cockpit where there's like 2 chairs, but I think Varric's in the other talking.
Cool.
Yeah, and I'm just like behind with
Yeah.
my hand on the chair.
Okay.
So it's basically the classic Star Wars ensemble.
Yeah, I'm just imagining everyone in chairs around the bridge.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, I gotta update my stats so I can be better at piloting real quick. Hold on.
What?
I'm
That's
getting a
it, that
live
feels like
update.
cheating.
My BIOS is
That's because
updating.
it's cheating.
We did just level up, so it's fine. Skill ranks.
Okay.
Bio-
I forgot to do it the
SFX.
first time too.
Okay. Definitely still feels like cheating though.
Yeah, especially because he knows he has to do a pilot save.
Well, I actually
Now
just was
you care
upping
about
all of
that.
my skill ranks that I had put in stuff by 1, so.
He was already doing everything he normally does.
Yeah, so it's only up by 1 higher than it would be if he was at level 5. So that's even more alright.
Highly sus behavior.
That is a 25.
Okay, you passed the first one.
First.
Oh, I gotta do more?
You got
Okay.
2 more to be exact.
First.
Alright.
Good luck come our way. Oh no.
17.
The ship has sustained some damage, but we're trucking.
Okay. I almost got another 1. That would have been so sad.
Okay.
22.
And you successfully do evasive maneuvers. Ship is damaged, but overall fine. And I close.
Send your workers, prepare the ship. Alright, come on. Yeah! I would not.
When we begin, after evading them for a while, everyone in the cockpit starts to receive an urgent ping on the radio as we begin the descent on the planet. Pick up
I'll pick it
the
up.
radio. Okay.
I'll talk.
Okay, I'm sure.
I
Wait,
have
is
response
it an
system built
open
into me, so
communication?
it's
It's
or
open
message?
communication, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I
I'll-
could just literally link to whatever he's hearing with my computer system, couldn't I?
I think it'd be important since we're in, our space, like area, that we should also be doing talking.
You want me to put it on speaker? Because I can do that.
Yeah, just put it on speaker.
Okay, it's on speaker. Because I have a computer thing that can just take,
Nice. Okay, on the radio, you hear, "You are approaching Runedair territory. Identify yourselves or be shot down."
This is Lieutenant Hadron Gobern. I was forcibly taken from the planet, and I'm requesting to be brought back.
Okay, you hear some typing on the other end, and you hear, "Welcome back, Lieutenant. Please land at these coordinates," and the operator pauses. He says, "Oh, is Lance Corporal Varric Sylvain with you?"
Why?
Believed.
Can we?
Is that a
Can
yes or a no?
Can we like? You're the negotiator.
Yes!
Why is he not speaking? For one.
Well,
they
because
don't
this
know
is
him.
literally, if I had not said anything, we would have been shot down.
Yeah, no, he should be the one starting the
Yeah,
conversation.
but like, if we're gonna be
I will
doing,
let you know you said the magic words. You're not going to get shot down unless you do something really stupid.
Yes.
So no talking, Griff.
Yes, if you do something stupid, we're getting shot down.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm like,
I don't think
why?
you should
Would
say,
it-
don't say why.
That's
no.
that. I
Well,
feel
that
like
is-
why is something. Just like be a little more like vague.
Yeah, I'm going to say I haven't seen him, no.
Okay, now that's lying.
And you hear some more typing. "I'm going to ask you again, and if it turns out you are lying to us, you will be court-martialed for perjury. Is Lance Corporal Varric Sylvain with you on the ship?"
How see-through are the windows on the ship? Like,
I don't know.
can I like tint them or anything? Like,
Derek, get down.
yeah, like
Lay on the
hold on.
No,
I have
that's
a
not
plus
how-
10 to disguise. Let me give me some makeup.
I don't think that's going to fix it, because I know exactly how they're detecting him.
They are detecting.
Yes.
Can I-
I'm
wait.
going to say we
Wait.
do have someone else from the planet on. I have not confirmed or denied if it's Varric Sylvain yet.
You could say that there's a robot piloting, because that's me, and that might be what
I'm
they're
gonna use
detecting.
message to speak into your brain.
Yeah.
You could say he's your prisoner. If you don't think they're gonna approve him being with us.
I don't know.
Like, can we? Like, how are they
I don't
detecting?
think prisoner's the route.
Scanners. They're scanning
For
him.
like robotic stuff, or
Kind of. They're going to detect two beings, one completely metal and one half metal, so.
Say it's
could
Cook
would that not be? Could that not be considered you?
No, I am not robot. I am completely flesh.
You have no augmentations in your body.
Technically, yes, but they're all biological.
I've got an iron liver.
Ugh.
I'm. That explains how you're alive, at least.
So, I'm just going to say I have not asked the person their name. They have boarded my ship, but I have not asked the name.
Do they have any identifiable rank on them? There would be like heraldry, though. indicate rank.
Yes. Yes. Lance Corporal.
Well, okay. Let's yeah. This is a really good fib we're telling here. Hold
Here's
on.
the thing. Here's the thing. With his people, like how he's designed, he could be literally any Lance Corporal with augmentations. He could be literally any.
Yeah, how many
We're
have left
looking
planet?
for Lance Corporal. Oh, this guy I don't know is a Lance Corporal.
Yeah, okay, also, okay. Yeah, sure, there's a lot of his people. How many have left planet?
Who knows?
And more specifically, got spirited away.
Yeah,
Okay, fair.
like, this is not a good lie.
Since you already said the magic words, I'll just go ahead and tell you. The reason why they know they connected you to them is because you got disappeared at the same time.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, so you're suddenly back. Yeah.
We're cooked.
You're gonna be cooked here. I'll start piloting.
Yeah, they do give you coordinates.
Yeah, I'd say, okay, fine. We do have the Lance Corporal, but we are dealing with a much larger issue at hand. And I'm going to sign off the radio and land at the location.
You're landing. No, I'm control.
I said we're.
Man, I wanted to take over the comms, but you hung up already.
Okay.
So, do I need to prepare with the utility belt? Like, get some items out here to give us like some
Nah,
prep?
let's land.
I'll give you
Not yet.
I'll pull the veil back a bit. If you fight in the scene that's about to be displayed, you're cooked.
Yeah.
Even after the positive feedback loop you just told me about.
Yes. We are absolutely
Let's land
cooked if
the
we
ship.
fight.
I think
Because
we should
we're landing most likely in the middle of a military base
So
that
behave.
one of us belong at. Who knows which one?
Everyone, not just
I
you.
always behave.
Mhm. Yeah.
I'm gonna make friends.
Anything else?
I am going to
you
make
do.
some supplies, but I'm not going to be preparing for battle. Just,
All right.
just in case.
They see us in like this junkyard ship with a giant dragon head on it.
No, that's our turret.
That's a turret, yes.
Yeah, it's just a laser cannon that could probably do some great damage.
I don't think we want to do damage here.
No,
They're just going to
no,
see
but
a
it's
cargo
a
ship
threatening-
with a
it-
threatening
it-
turret.
It's
Where's
a
the
very
Gorgon?
threatening turret.
Can I get that back?
No.
Wait,
Good
what?
call.
The Gorgon head.
But I have trick attack, so my trick could be
Well, you don't have trick attack. That's different. That's what he has.
or dirty trick. I have
Dirty
That's
trick.
slightly different.
Instead of pocket sand, it's my Gorgon in it.
Yeah.
So be prepared to talk our way out of a situation until such time as we have to shoot or we might get murdered.
To be
Right.
fair, if we see the right things, we should
Maybe
be
we'll
fine.
be fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just go
What
ahead
could
and
go
load
wrong?
the scene you see.
They like me.
Oh,
There's a dinosaur.
Money. I don't have enough money to utility belt, guy.
Let's not piss them off.
Oh!
Just pretend this is a ship.
Okay. Upon landing, you notice an ensemble waiting for you, mostly normal soldiers, but you see a total of 4 lower-ranking officers and 1 very highly ranked officer whom the rest of y'all can't identify. At least until we leave the ship. I know they're off the ship, but you know how it is. Godburn, make a history check.
Oh shit. Oh no. History.
These are all like fully robot things, right?
They're in the same category as Lance. And there is an exception that I will talk about very shortly.
I don't see a history.
I think it would be straight intelligence if you don't have it as a skill then.
Did we
Culture maybe?
Toby, are you playing with us?
I will give
In
it to
case you
you.
need the princess.
Should we bring the princess in?
Oh no, I can't do that.
I mean,
At this point, I might as well just roll straight intelligence.
if we do end up fighting, we have very few people, and that's a very high-level party member that would be tagged along to help.
I
However,
would
if
really
we
like
die,
the
she
princess
dies.
with us.
So
That
let's
is
protect
another
her.
issue.
Let's make sure she doesn't die.
Mandy, is that campaign ending if she dies? Like, she's too important to just truck. Okay. No, no.
Okay, then can you be Mara or something? I don't know.
We have Mara,
You just
and
got it.
Keel, and Verna that are not here.
Because I know who this is on the character.
Yeah.
Varuna would be great because that's a healer.
Yeah, Varric knows who this is just by looking at him.
Is it
you
Sabrina
know,
healer?
but
Sort of.
Varric is not in a
Surgeon.
state to be talking at the moment because he's panicking.
Yes. Okay. Who is it?
General Commodus Sylvain,
Oh shit! I'm like, oh.
a 4-star general who was very experienced in fighting in tundral environments.
Hey, I like this
General,
military
shut up!
base y'all got.
Shut up! I just turn around and say shut up to you. I just shouted.
I am like actively reaching.
Oh yeah, I can show
No,
you.
don't. We are having a bad time. I'm sorry, Mr. Sylvain.
I can show you the art. Hold on.
How you doing,
Summon
Mr. Sylvain?
No.
Everybody
we
chill
don't
the
want
fuck
that right
out.
now.
Have you ever met a wolf before?
Look at your screen. You can get a good look at him.
Ooh, look at that
Has
pretty
he
little
entered
guy.
like a direct 4 square line of sight with me for a Pokemon?
Despite the scene, y'all haven't exactly exited the ship
This guy
yet.
is
Oh, we're not out of
towering
this
over
ship.
Not yet. I just did.
Okay,
I just
cool.
framed it like that for simplicity,
Sounds good.
and also because I didn't want to have to move y'all around a lot.
I want to step out of the
I
ship.
beg of you, let these two do the talking.
Yes.
No!
If you say dumb shit, we're dead. We're cooked.
Okay,
I'm so great at
That
not
is a
saying
lot of
dumb
enemies
shit.
out
When
there.
you-
I'm an
Don't stand a
ambassador
chance
from
if
a
they
fellow
shoot.
technological planet
Okay.
at this point because I'm the only one representing my planet.
All right. When you get off of the ship, you see the general speaks up. I want everyone off of the ship.
I got
We
my
are.
hands up. Wait,
Everyone?
even my
Most
Oh,
of us.
sorry.
Some
Do
of
you
us are
mean-
not doing so well.
Things considered actual beings because he does have beings he considers objects.
For the time being,
Do I take my employees out or not?
yes.
He didn't even deny me. That's the craziest part.
I was asking that question before you said it.
So yes, we let everybody exit the ship.
Hands up.
Key
You're not a
question:
threat.
is the princess getting off the ship?
She is part of everybody, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
If they're ordering her
Would
off
it be
the ship,
considered
Well, Toby, you need
a
to play
aggressive
the
maneuver to
princess
activate
now.
a force field around the princess?
I think it depends
It would
on
be
the
sketchy, but I'm not sure if they'd start open firing.
Okay, I will do that because they are considered the most. They are the VIP.
Alternatively, if we play it cool and we do, the whole Padme Amidala thing, and we don't let people know she's the princess.
And then I just present her.
Technically, the force field will be
princess.
covering everyone, but I guess I
We don't
just
draw
my
attention
character
to
is
her.
like hovering over the activate force field button. He is.
I'm
not
just
like
shaking
this.
my head no.
Someone just rolled something.
Princess Aurora disembarks silently with her head down, dressed as a serving person, carrying somebody else's luggage.
Pizza's here.
She follows closely behind Sabrina, carrying a medical bag with tools.
Sounds good.
Hey. Yeah, go back to work. You want to stick around and play D&D with the person?
I wish I could, but
They would miss you for sure.
I appreciate the
Have a
offer.
good night.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
So she's gonna pose as Sabrina's like medical assistant.
Okay. That's good to know.
All right.
Uh,
Okay. So the general points at Varric and says, "You with me," and then
Hey. Nice
No.
place you got here first.
hey, no, we're not doing that right now.
Giving you the shut the fuck up look.
he gets that too much. He won't recognize it. I smell the
True.
food.
Uh,
It's
just
just that
General,
look that we
please.
have.
I get that look all the time.
Do we have plates?
I just say, don't listen to him. He's an idiot.
I believe that was apparent.
Thank you.
Are you a drinker?
He's walking away now.
Alright, I'm gonna talk to one of the
My
privates
character is
then.
just kind of like.
Most of them are like half robot, so I don't even know if they have stomachs or livers.
They can drink a little, come on.
Does your planet also have a scrap heap?
This planet?
Yeah. Do you do the scrap heap thing like mine?
No,
Cheese,
I don't
barbecue
think so.
chicken.
Grab your
Okay.
chicken.
Because my character could very, very easily end up being rude. You should probably tell me that before I make reference to scrap
I have
as
plenty. You have
casual,
whatever you want.
like robotic part, and just like completely be racist to these people.
Okay, so we might have scrap heaps, but don't take from them. Okay, those are like big deal.
Bro, these are robots, they're hearing your conversation.
Yeah. Don't do dumb shit.
Hey, who do you think I am?
A friend of Grift.
I'm not.
Because of the pizza, not because of you.
Where plates?
Both there.
took the whole stack on accident.
Oh, Griff.
Grift, am I right?
So what's one here?
This is barbecue chicken pizza. It has barbecue sauce instead of marinara, and it has chicken, bacon, and onions on it. This is plain boring cheese pizza for normies.
In character, I open up my jacket and I pull out a pizza and I start eating.
In character.
How many things do you have in your
My
jacket?
God, never before seen
He has
levels of
hammer space, he
immersion.
has everything.
It's comic space.
I'm so immersed.
I'm like Bugs Bunny. You can always pull out a mallet.
Hell yeah.
There we go. Pull off the box stick.
That's right. That is the technical term for it.
I'm going to grab this.
Alright. Varric's pulled aside into a side room where you can't hear what's going on the other side of it because that door is made out of metal.
Check.
And you're also being
Wedge off the
watched.
chairs.
Also,
I do
I
this
have
all the
super
time.
hearing basically. What I hear.
I also have enhanced hearing and vision.
If you didn't have that, you would get literally nothing, but you can hear loud argument on the other side of it, but you can't tell what's being said.
So, I think Varric is related to that Sylvain. Just might be. 50-50, honestly.
The similar last names did give me that impression.
These guys are talking too much for people that need to be quiet. There's a lot of eyes around it.
Oh no, you can't hear. Only we can.
Yeah, we have enhanced
Oh,
hearing.
yeah,
We
you
can
guys
be
are
quieter
talking
and
to each
still
other,
be
yeah.
fine. What was
Just
you
give
saying?
me-
Oh, I think that Varric might be related to the General Sylvain. Just maybe 50-50.
Do you
Don't.
think it was the last name that tipped you off to that?
Hey, there's lots of last names over here. Sylvain isn't exactly common, but it's not uncommon. Just whenever it comes to General Sylvain, just keep it down.
I'm
So, like-
growing restless. Griff really wants to talk.
Am I very
He sees a lot of
accurate in like
friends.
I'm sending a
just
message
rough
into your
guessing
head
the
every 5
ranking
seconds that
system
says,
of your military
don't.
gear?
Please.
General
Medical
being rather
assistant
high?
Perkins takes out a tranquilizer syringe and hands it to
And
Dr.
what is
Dawson.
Lance Corporal?
You don't want to do that. I'm a
And
necessity.
where are you?
Somewhere.
I'm what they call a
You're
very
hiring
important
them.
person.
Yes.
Wow.
We know
And he's
you.
the.
But I'm his superior officer.
Technically, he's an officer while Varric isn't.
Yes. I'm his higher ranking officer, so thus. Well, he's captain. I am in charge.
He said I was second in command. Hey.
I'm above him.
And on this planet, he outranks him.
Yeah.
Alright.
My character's just digesting this like weirdness that has been explained to him.
So,
Well,
y'all
my
wait.
character doesn't care about being captain. That's why he just let it happen.
So, y'all wait.
Yeah, I
Alright.
guess. You're bickering amongst ourselves, but we wait.
Can
You
we
know,
hear
the
some of
usual.
the out of character? Can we hear some of the conversation?
No.
Derek?
No, we can hear loud noises.
You hear
Well,
loud
two of us
noises,
can.
and they have super hearing.
Okay.
Yes, we have super hearing, and we can only make out that they're shouting at each other, or that someone's shouting at someone.
As time passes, you notice that it goes from screaming argument to more calm.
That's good.
Okay.
You can make a sense motive check with disadvantage.
Sense motive with disadvantage. Okay. Ooh.
I'd also give it to Echo, but he just bounced, so.
So
I'll take your
disadvantage
place.
is in 2 rolls or disadvantage?
Two roll, take the worst.
Okay.
You'd
Just
you'd
making
probably,
sure you meant it as like D&D.
you'd probably, I don't know, in this system, you'd probably take a penalty, but I don't know what would be appropriate for this, but.
-5 is generally equivalent to a disadvantage.
Yeah.
What'd I miss?
You
We're
can,
doing
sense
sense motive
motive.
checks
With
disadvantage.
Sense motive.
with
Gotcha.
disadvantage.
Oh, great.
because again, you can only hear the tone.
I only had a -2 because of my range.
Hunter,
That's
I just
fine.
message you every now and then, like, so how's it going in there?
They're not shouting.
That's better. That's an improvement.
And I rolled a total of 9.
Oh, it's fine. I
Telephone
rolled
that
a
down to you.
total of.
I telephone
11.
that down to you.
Okay. I'm gonna go talk to my employees.
Okay?
Um,
You don't get
every
anything
after
precise
that?
aside from what
Okay.
I said.
Have fun.
The
I'm gonna see
arguing
if they
seems
need
to
a
have
drink
died
or
down,
anything,
and now
you
they're
know,
just talking.
Keep after them.
Yeah.
I assume you can't hear that.
Yeah.
Assistant
Okay.
Perkins.
Yeah.
So
Eventually. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask if we could try and warm up to the people out here before that happens.
Hey, nurse.
No, we can't talk
you want
with the
some
people on this.
alcohol?
I wouldn't recommend it.
How strict is this planet?
In the military, normally
think
not,
the
not
nurse
this very,
wants
but
it.
someone's in trouble, so you don't want to make things worse accidentally.
Yeah, but I'm
Yeah,
like-
no.
the
We
nurse
don't
is
want to
judging
talk
you.
right now. We can talk later.
The nurse is on the job. Very stingent about
I'm
that.
going over to Griff.
Yo, what's up? How you doing, robot?
You have gasoline.
Gasoline? Let me check.
Good God.
I mean,
Our partner
it is
wants to just
canon
end
that I
this,
had
but I don't want
ethanol
to see
and
where this is
offered you
going.
that multiple times. I have ethanol.
I need a break.
Oh, you're drinking? You're drinking with the employees? Let's go!
My character has been just like stoic this entire like the past 3 planets, and it's just been too much chaos for him at this point.
Assistant,
He doesn't understand this planet. He's taking a break.
Assistant Perkins remarks on how enlightening it is to see our operatives in the field and the way they normally conduct operations.
The remark
Hey, I
was
do it on the
trained
ship,
today,
too.
would you believe?
This is restraint.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
You notice that someone's going on the ship, and then they come out with basically the keys.
Don't worry, this is just my only way of feeling hydration. I don't get a drunkenness effect.
I just look
That's
at
what
it
my elder
used to
and
say.
I just nod my head and then I go back.
Yeah, they give you a nod, and
Wait, we all saw them take keys, and they're like holding it in their hand?
Yes.
yeah, well,
I have no idea what the importance of this is.
yeah,
They want to make sure we can't leave, just in case.
Oh,
AGM.
yeah, and the soldier who grabbed the keys is now standing by the door where the general is.
Yeah.
AGM.
This is fine,
it a
I can
good idea
hotwire
if I
that
try to
thing
pickpocket?
easily.
You
Get-
can hotwire it,
get
yes.
those-
I have a
Feedback.
plus like 15,
No,
16.
no.
If we need to get out of here, I can get us out of here.
All right.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Do you want to be shot by all of those guns at once?
Okay.
They're gonna love
Please,
me in a
God.
moment.
No. You've
Do
said
not
that
talk.
every time, and every time you've nearly lost another limb.
Also, every time it ended up working.
Yes,
It-
at the very end, when everybody was almost
When they were at
killed.
death's
I
door
almost
and had
died
no
last
other
time.
choice.
Okay, so
Ignore us. This is organic discourse.
okay, so after a total of 20 minutes goes by, both Varric, who looks very perplexed, and the general exit, and he points to the princess and says, "Princess, come with me."
Oh, he just sent it? Oh!
This is the first op.
What?
Who points at her?
The general.
Oh, the general knew. Okay.
So he saw through my like 29 disguise check.
Yes. Hold on.
Did he roll?
No, you're right. I probably should have. I forgot about that.
Nat
just-
1. Nat 1.
Will this be perception or sense motive?
Sense motive.
Sense motive.
Yeah.
We should probably,
You know what?
We should probably
Well,
have like a
actually-
29 in.
I guess it would be insight
No.
more than anything to see through a disguise, wouldn't it?
Well,
Which would be sense motive.
Mm.
I would say sense motive. I think the
Well,
rules.
there you go.
I think the rules will say sense motive.
Yeah.
$33.
Okay.
Yeah, he
That's a
noticed.
shot.
She says, "Am I in custody?"
No, I just need to talk to you for a bit.
All right.
And
Whatever you have to say to me, you can say in front of my operatives.
okay, so I didn't script a conversation, so I was just gonna give you the gist, but
Okay.
he does insist you go to a side room though.
Okay.
Can I come too?
No.
I want to talk to you, man.
You don't.
Varric pops up, says, "No, you don't."
I do. I want.
I don't think you do. Because if you say one wrong thing, you're dead.
These guys are badass. I want to talk to them.
Yes, they're badass enough to kill you.
I'm a journalist.
I want to.
Have you ever heard of the scientist Charles
That
Darwin?
just stopped me in
From
my
this
tracks.
one
I've never had
planet
that happen.
we have this whole theory about. Sorry, I can't.
Okay,
say it
so
a bit.
while the general and the princess are in the side room, Varric relays that they're in a bind right now with securing the Paragon. They know the Iron Order occupying the mine is on the verge of making a move to get it within an extraction point, so the Iron Order can pick it up, the Paragon, by air. But because Varric and co refused to raise the town when they did, the Order was able to gather a stockpile of supplies and wait out a few months. So they had to wait because they weren't going to surrender anytime soon, and they bought enough time that the forces defending our current position have been whittled down. But the Order is currently running out of food in the mine. From our satellites, we can see it looks like they're about to mobilize. On the outside, the other Runiers defending the region are making sure that no airship goes in or out unless authorized. But if it's to win the war, the Order will likely be willing to sound out every ship they have to make sure they can make the extraction point via atmosphere or space. There is one main way to make a viable extraction point. That is the position that General's main forces will be focused on defending. Unfortunately, there is an out-of-the-way path that does lead to an area that could work as an extraction point in a pinch. Before now, the General had to guess if they would use their main force as a diversion and send the Paragon down the side path, or full send it towards their ideal extraction point. But if he guessed wrong and directed forces unnecessarily towards the side path, the main force would be at a disadvantage numbers-wise. But if he didn't, and they did take the side path, they'd make a clean getaway. But this is where we come in. The General wants us and a smaller crew to secure the side path. He said that the court-martial would let me off with a slap on the wrist if we pull this off, and there's a chance we won't even do anything if the Order tries the main path.
So I'm a war refugee. I want this to be clear. Not being asked to fight in the war.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm also a refugee.
If it
Not from a war, from a utopia, aren't you?
It was genocide. Everyone's dead.
You left before that, I thought.
No, it happened as we were leaving.
Grief is not a competition.
to be
No, I thought his original backstory was he came because he couldn't. There wasn't enough gambling there.
No, I
could've
came
sworn.
because they swooped me up out of nowhere.
Ah.
And to be clear, if we pull this mission off, the end of the war will be within sight. The war that has gone on for at least 200 years.
Yeah.
I mean, we were gonna get killed if we don't agree, right?
Problem.
Oh yeah. Fun thing to mention: the soldier did grab the keys. The general grabbed the keys from the soldier when he
Is
left.
the general still
Yeah, I
around?
don't see us leaving.
No, he's in the side room with the
Regardless.
princess at the moment.
Well, no, he
Okay.
can actually hotwire the ship if you wanted to.
With-
If you wanted to, but it would be
I have the
but
skills. It's just it would take a bit.
It would
and-
take
would
a
take
bit,
a bit.
and that's not time you have.
And that's not time we have, correct.
I was considering trapping the console before we sat down, but that probably wouldn't have gone over well.
Mm-mm. Then you would also be arrested.
Our goal is to not be arrested or killed.
What about one of
The
the
bar is
officers?
low.
Can I say hi to them?
What?
Can I talk to one of the officers and ask about the mission, like what's going on?
I don't think that's a good idea.
I just want to get more info.
You give him an inch. I'm messing. It'll probably be alright.
Okay, so I did say that there's going to be a smaller crew with you. That does include 2 officers.
Okay.
It was originally going to be 1, but we're short on people.
You can
So
talk to them on the mission.
Okay.
You will be able to talk, just not now. Now is a bad time.
Don't think we have much of a choice. Shall we help?
I mean, we really don't have any other choice, do we?
nope. The Varric
Can
doesn't.
we allow the non-essential members to this mission to take refuge inside of our vessel? Like
If you have infirm, yes.
our humble bag claim member?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he's not stupid. He's not going to bring a monarch to war.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, my character just is trying to keep the subtlety of her disguise up.
I'd like to ask you, Mr. Officer, because the general's gone. I'd like to keep my employees in the ship. They're only engineers. They don't know how to fight.
And our
I can
ship
see
is in
that.
need of repairs now.
Oh yeah, it looks like they got hit by what did you say their name was? Mr. Toro.
Oh, yes.
It's the Taurus man.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, there's some
I thought
scrap
that
now
was just
from.
the planet defense. It's a
There's some
motherfucker.
scrap now because those dumbasses tried to fly down on the atmosphere to follow you. So yeah, they're
So we
gone.
compare our ship with the
well,
scraps
that's nice.
of
The entire frigate gone.
Very nice.
Thank you
very
for
nice.
that.
So you guys are fine if my engineers just hang out?
It can help with repairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Also, Varric says we got a green light. We have access to the commissioner if you want to buy anything. I recommend you get cold weather gear.
I wish to sell some items.
Okay. You can sell things for value.
I have a pistol I've been holding on to for a while.
Get rid of it.
How much would it be worth?
Add up. Look at the value of it. Does it say that in the?
It
$10.
doesn't- Let me see. Will it say
'Cause I don't
nine,
feel
or
like-
do I have to look it up on
It
the.
would probably be like worth like 70.
4,000.
It would probably be worth like 75% of it, but I'm just gonna give it to you the full value.
Yes. 4K credits.
Probably because they've never seen a weapon like it quite yet, so they're going to reverse engineer it.
Yeah.
Can I sell my
an
data
injector
jack
type weapon, so it's
accelerator?
meant for organic
Sure.
life.
It's
How much would
implanted
you
in your
report?
Full
body.
price.
I don't know how much it is.
It's surgically implanted in his body.
Which one?
Wait, what? Which
The
one?
data jack, unless you cut it
Oh.
out of somebody else.
Yeah, that's an implant.
Yeah, that's an implant.
How
You
much
can't-
is the cold weather gear?
It's cold weather clothes, and I'm pretty sure it's 10 credits.
But they're gonna issue
Dirt
that,
cheap.
aren't they?
Do I even need it since I've got fur?
Do you have resistance to cold?
I don't know.
Is that a thing in your features?
Let's see. Features.
How much would the scrap I had from the from Griff's planet that I picked up, all the like little robot parts sell for? They're not in my character sheet anymore, but I still had like 3. Like there was a robot core, an eye, and a like memory drive or something like that.
The core would probably go for a decent amount. The parts would probably be worth.
I've got cold
Not much.
resistance 5.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm gonna have
I would
five
expect
gold
you
here.
to have a good cold resistance, given you know.
I'm a wolf.
Yeah.
Good job for Starfighter for putting that in.
You buying cold weather gear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much?
Wait,
do you,
since I-
how much do you
It's
think they would
it's,
sell
it's
for?
it's closed environment. It's 10 credits. Last time I checked. Hold on, let me pull it up.
Since my character doesn't have any money on him because he left it in his bank account.
For what items are they?
Do you want the credits for my data jack?
No,
I
I'm
could
gonna
sell
ask something
Griff's
else.
wife.
Okay.
Yeah,
Remember
they look at that and they
I
say
know, I'm making a joke.
I know.
they
but
look
I
at that.
talked
The
to him
guy
about slavery.
has like
Now
a
it's your turn.
has like a scanner with his eye and just says, "Oh,
If you sell my wife, I'll kill you.
P
not
V
lying.
P
No.
P V P.
they just scan it and just like, oh, yeah, we can't take this."
I mean, I would note. I think we have some parts from my planet which might interest them because they're
Oh, yeah.
powered. They have a different power source than what yours does, or it's
Yeah.
actually it's like a more refined. So I think the one mine worked is it was a similar energy source, but they made it like they needed less to use because they were using more steampunk aspects, so that it had like different energy production going on at the same time.
So a different form of using the same thing.
Yeah, which they might find interesting. Like,
Yeah.
would any of the parts from my planet sell for anything valuable?
Probably if they have a similar, if it uses
It
a
does
similar,
use the like precious materials.
yeah, if it uses the similar power source, then they'd probably be more interested in looking at like different ways people have developed it.
To apply it, yeah.
Yeah, see if it has practical application.
Like ours is more fragile, but it can last for longer.
Yeah,
If
well,
I
ours is
imagine.
more durable, but
Both.
quickly uses it.
Yeah, that's how I at least imagine that it translates.
Yeah, and then on my planet, it's literally completely unrefined,
Mm-hmm.
making
So
magic
if I were
near
to sell,
impossible.
because we have like what 5 arms?
Yeah,
from
we have
my-
like 5 arms.
Yeah, how much would those sell?
I don't know, 100 credits. That
We're
sounds
trying to
good.
get rid of this scrap. We have no
How
use
much
for
are we
it.
spending on this?
Cold?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to pull it up. Hold on.
I also have not been like adding this up, so I will probably just ask for the rough total after.
And then because I am a part of the military, can I get like a cold suit for free? Because, you know, I have my own wardrobe.
I don't need a cold suit, do I?
I don't think you do, because
I don't
you're...
Yeah,
think
I'll
I
give
can
it
get
to you.
cold. Yeah.
What?
I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't have to spend 10 credits.
I mean, do you have 10 credits to spend?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I do. I have a lot.
Because
Yeah.
I didn't put in
I gotta
the
find out how
credits
much more I
started
have
with.
after I
Yeah.
sell these arms and
Oh.
stuff.
Where have you been getting all these credits?
Oh shit, the ship's
sorry.
Well,
here.
you're supposed to start with 5,000,
Oh.
at least for operator.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I didn't do my starting money, so
I also did.
I imagine it wouldn't be that much, though.
We had starting equipment. I threw mine out because I took items off of dead people for this.
Oh, fair.
Also, just to make it more accurate.
So in total, I'm selling 5 arms, a core, a memory drive, and a not your wife, but a memory drive,
Thank God.
and a an eye.
They might actually take interest in the eye. The eye
Yeah.
might be worth more than the arms, honestly, because
Yeah.
it's an ocular sense.
Yeah, I said that the arms were worth 100. I'll say the eyes worth 500.
So, 1,000 from all of that, and the core and the memory drive would be worth.
I'll say the cores itself is worth 2,000, and the memory drive. Who's the memory drive? What's the memory drive again?
It's just a random memory drive.
So they'd have.
I mean, it would have probably.
Is it pretty much-
it
is
was
it
the one we
pre-
picked up near the Gorgon, so it might have like details of a Gorgon on it.
Oh wait, that one? That
Mhm.
memory drive? Oh, that's to make robot killers.
Yeah. So it's a war like combat drive basically.
Isn't it an indiscriminate one though?
Yeah, it is indiscriminate. But you can
Indiscriminate,
drop
but still very good combat.
Yes, very good combat, but indiscriminate. So
We
if you
could
drop it
probably
in the middle of
fine-tune
an
it.
enemy base, boom, base wiped out. As long as you make the robot strong enough
Yeah.
And have a self-destruct.
and
Yeah.
have self-destruct. Yes.
They probably have a similar thing, but probably I'm assuming those are hard to make. I don't know how they. I don't know how.
You're basically overriding the personality, so.
Yeah.
This scrap is finally becoming useful. I've never been happier. I feel like a proud father. Selling off my children.
Because that does sound pretty good. I'll give it to you for 5,000. That does sound useful.
Oh my gosh, I'm so wealthy. 18,000 credits.
Arms dealing. Cool.
Literal arms.
Lord of War.
I mean, we're not gonna use them.
But they might.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if it helps my.
I could
my side
also,
of the
I
board.
guess, sell this like stone I found because it does a little
Still
like
sell.
magic beam. It is a magical item.
You got a funny rock?
It does magic.
What does the rock do?
It can make you.
We haven't fully identified it.
It can make. It gives fire resistance as an on-off thing passively, and it's a fire resistance of 5, and you can use it to send a laser beam that'll do.
I think it's 1d6 fire damage,
Um,
or is it 1d8?
hold on. It's not telling me right now.
What's it called?
The Aeon Stone Scarlet Prism. It might be bound to me though. Now that I'm looking at it, I think it is. Yeah. I cannot sell this. It is bound to my person floating around me.
Oh,
Take
she's
it
gone.
down.
Are Aeon
Oh, yeah,
shells
that's right.
things you can grab out of the air as long as you make
But
it.
I have attuned to it.
Yeah,
It's a
you-
magic item.
If you reach out and grab it, take it down and sell it for 3,000 credits.
Oh, again?
I mean, yeah.
Bet. 'Cause I think I could make a cheaper version too. So,
Honestly, I'll take it.
you want it?
Yeah, sure.
Fire resistance. All right. You can add it into your inventory. You know how to do that, right?
Yes.
The scarlet one is the one you want to get. I thought that was balloons for a moment, and that threw me off. So I was like, balloons tower defense? I haven't heard that game in so long.
Would it be under equipment?
Yes.
It's a magic item. So probably.
Cool. I'm going to set up the crafting in our ship now, while we're waiting to get. Like, I guess we're setting up for this mission, right?
Yeah, you got time.
Prep time. Let's go. So I have to do a very roundabout way to do this. So I gotta go weapons, grenade, summoning grenade. This is a process using the utility belt, but it's
Mhm.
once you get into it,
My God.
I love this item.
He'll be over there for a while.
Oh yeah. Anyone else need any help with setting up? Like getting anything prepped, or am I the only one? I'm just playing the artificer here and just doing crafting before battle.
Mhm.
I hope I'm not like specifically causing time to be taken up. Am I? Or is it just like
I don't think so. I think GM eating pizza's taken up more time,
okay.
which is a required part of the process, so you can't really rush
Do
it.
summoning
crucial.
grenades, that'll be 250 credits for one of those. I'm going to preface to everyone around me that I'm about to summon a creature. Is that okay?
Like now?
Yes. The creature is purely for utility. It can basically function as a crafting station.
They look around each other and the officer says, honestly, why not?
Very nice.
Speaking for the characters that aren't here, the answer is yes, no, and fuck you, Jack.
I know which ones those were.
I don't, so thank you for connecting the dots.
Wait, which one's which? I was.
He was the third one.
Yes.
I'm here.
No, the one
Hi.
next to you.
Wait, did
Oh,
you want? You
oh.
wanted a creature pet, right? I remember, right? You wanted the one that would help you, the little like devil lemur thing.
No.
No? Who
You
was
just
a pet?
prescribed that onto me.
Hold on. No. I
I
gave you
have
one.
pets.
I could have made you an
employees.
item. I remember. What
Who
was
gave
the item
him
I could have made
Pokemon?
you?
As it in the belt.
Oh my god, who gave him the belt?
I think he
Being the
gave it to
funny
himself.
operative did.
Okay.
It's actually a class feature. I chose Gadgeteer, and that gives me a utility belt as an item, and it's something I got at level 5.
Random bullshit. Go.
It's just like a what is it called? A subclass, like
Yep.
Archetype.
archetype. Yeah, I chose the
Archetypes are slightly
Gadgeteer
different.
archetype, and it gave me that cool stuff.
Jack, do you want my money?
How much you got?
I don't know. How much
It
was
would
I
just
supposed
be a
to
starting,
start
right?
with?
So 5K.
Yeah, take
I've
my
got
5K.
plenty right now. If you want to keep it, you can buy stuff from their shop. You should see what they have to sell.
I don't need
They might
shit.
have
I
just
have.
like good items.
What is starting money? Is it just a flat 5,000?
Yeah, at least it is
everyone?
for operator.
Yeah,
Okay,
take
hold
it.
on, that changes things.
I'm going to check main details for each of our classes and see.
If I need something, I'll ask you to give it to me.
Okay, so I gotta add 5K more.
Yep.
Thank you. 23, right? 18 plus 5. Yes.
Don't ask me math.
Starting wealth for a level 4 Starfinder character is about 6,000 gold.
Alright.
Oh. Well, I don't know how that translates to credits if it's gold.
Sorry, 6,000 credits.
Ah. So you'd have a little bit more. So I'm at 24. Actually, I didn't even give myself that, so.
So
I'll just put it to 24 though, just to be fair.
I'm going to take my. I'm going to. Is this the base that I originate from?
Probably not.
Can I still get a credit card for this planet and access my credits?
Probably.
Yeah,
I
got my
mean-
credits.
I'm not sure how the bank would work, but I don't.
Military would have their own network, but also be able to connect to the civilian one.
Probably.
Yeah. So
So yeah, you could access these funds. You just probably just need your ID, probably.
Starfinder rules are that you can only buy or access items at a year level or 1 level higher.
Yeah. So if you do want to buy things, you're limited to level 7 things.
Wow.
I can buy a level 7. Can I buy a level 7 set of armor?
Yeah. I mean, if you have the credits for it, yeah,
Okay, let me see what I
it's
got.
gonna be at full price, but
Mm,
you can also get like modifications and things for stuff you already have, infusions. The thing I never looked at because I'm a nanosite and
okay,
make my
I know
own
what I'm
shit.
getting. Let me just make sure. Yep. I am going to get a new suit of armor for 6,000.
You want to see how bad it would have gone if they tried to fight the general,
I'm sure it would have been terrible.
Yeah, that'll do it.
and also.
17.
Yeah, that would be a loss for sure.
450. Okay, and now I have a better set of armor.
All I'm gonna say is power armor is a hell of a thing.
And yet, despite all those big numbers, all you really needed to do was a show of force.
Can I sell my current armor?
Sure.
Yeah, I would also be doing that.
Is there a list? Did you
So
say?
that's $13.50, and then can I just buy for price that
There's
I
a
want?
place because I didn't actually set up a shop. You can anything that's level 7
Okay.
or lower. You gotta have the money for it, though.
This piece of armor, if I can find it again.
Is there a 10 on the?
My AC is finally looking decent.
4,150. This sells for $13.50. So I'm not smart, so let me pull out the calculator.
We can buy items of up to 1. Can we use items a level above ours or no?
Yeah,
Oh,
I found out that you don't need to be at that level to use them. That's just an indicator of how powerful they are and rare they are.
1,800 credits and gain new armor.
If we ever are fighting ghosts, I can make a bomb that'll hurt them.
Nice.
That's just something I found. I am a very multi-utility individual.
Well, you are a gadgeteer.
Yep.
I'd hope so. Do you have shark repellent?
No.
Could have been useful.
Okay. A bit rude.
But funny.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to try to get grenades.
Let's see. Do bone troopers revive?
Hey, there's a war going on, and we're
Actually,
spending too
wait.
much time loitering around this shop.
I mean,
I was waiting for them to finish.
Yeah.
yeah, I got like 2 more things I'm gonna do. I
Innocent
technically
people are
am just
dying
getting this
right
weapon,
now,
and
too.
then I'm
You guys
good.
care about that.
Hold on, I'm getting myself armor and a weapon, and then I'm good. What the heck is anti-biological?
Hey, can you play one of the officers for a second?
Oh.
Thank you. Hey, sir. I got a question for you. I put some of my employees on the ship, but I heard you guys had some problems. Some stuff was breaking down. You want to use a couple of them while we're on a mission?
Who told you that?
Oh, it just implied it. You're in a war. You probably have something broken around here that could help while we're out. They're good men and women and children.
Last of their kind, too.
Yeah.
Is this a diplomacy or deception?
Sounds like a confession.
Diplomacy, I think. I mean, wait, what's a confession mean? Just I'm talking?
No, just.
I'm just asking if you guys need some
I
help.
will, he's rolling sense motive to see if you have an ulterior motive.
Okay, I'll do diplomacy. Because that's what it is at its core.
You're trying to get like 500 credits from their work.
No, I just want them to have some help.
Oh, that's actually quite surprising.
Rolling natural 19.
For a total of 32.
Jesus!
Yeah, after squinting at you, he just says, all right.
Can I buy this sword?
I'll give you 3.
Sure.
It's
What's going on?
You have the money for it?
I don't know much. Oh, yeah, I didn't even see the price. Well,
Depending on, I mean, you can also sell things for full price. So-
I can also give you some cash. My character isn't
thank
stingy.
you.
So, what do you need? You have 6,000. Okay.
Officer, may I ask you another question?
Go ahead.
Can I say as I
I
ask
can
you a
lend
question?
1,000.
Okay, thank you.
If you
So
can
what's
do
this
that
war
math.
about? I
Yeah.
want to know from you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's your perspective on things? I take out a notepad.
Make a note that I owe you the phone.
Oh boy. I need to get an actual higher capacity battery.
Wait, really?
Yep. For my new gun.
Huh.
That's fine.
Probably should have written a chart.
Sell some of this other stuff.
Like, let me guess. This war started over a girl. Come on.
What? Did I just hear?
Good lord.
I'm coming back from shopping, giving her cash, and I'm like, no.
I'm just rubbing elbows with
The
the
more-
officer.
The reason the majorities of war start over anything is money.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
money and, well, magic.
How much money you guys losing out on?
We're not doing a whole lot of exporting, so it's mainly an in-house loop of selling energy to ourselves and
I hear you.
Yeah.
You guys got wolves on this planet?
no. What's a wolf? You're You're a wolf.
You're looking at me.
He's a wolf person, from what I understand.
What
Wolves
about
are
any-
different
okay.
creatures.
What about any animal guys? Any of 'em? Little birdies, maybe? Little bats? Goblins?
It's mostly just humans, but
Gotcha. What's your name, officer? I want a proper name for you instead of calling you officer.
Captain Nero.
Captain Nero, Griff Graven. Nice to meet you.
Why is he actually managing to hold a normal
After-
conversation? I'm
I'm just as surprised as you are.
like, I feel like all of our characters are just staring in bewilderment at you right now.
He's actually
Like,
doing
mine's like
he's doing
hand-
charity work.
Yeah.
He's doing charity
Your
work.
hand is reached in and just stopped in the utility bag, just like, okay, thank you.
You got kids, Nero?
Why do you want to know?
Not any harm. I want to know what you're fighting for.
I got a wife and
Rolling for kids.
Yes.
yes, I am.
It's like 24. That's awesome.
And 2 kids, 1 boy, 1 girl.
Oh, nice. They in school?
They in school, yeah.
Nice, nice. What? Any interest in them? You know, one of them want to be an artist or an astronaut.
I know. I mean, I can only see them when I go on leave, which is about a month every year. So
I feel that.
I know it's hard on them, but
I
don't know
comes
what
over with
What's
pizza.
happening here?
they do shopping already.
I'm done shopping.
Can I pull in another officer?
I'm just sitting down at this point, like Griff's being normal for once.
Hey, we done? Done?
Yep.
None? Okay. As you're about to ask the other officer something, Commodus exits the room with the princess, who looks tired but not mentally.
The general or
No.
What happened to the
Well,
princess?
I mean, they were talking for like 30 minutes, and from what you've gathered from Varric, man does not talk very soft.
Shit.
I know from what from what she's willing to tell you, he was mainly just grilling her for basically helping a criminal escape, and then after that, because diplomatic immunity, and
Okay.
Basically
I have a
just
backpack
grilling-
full of grenades, by the way. Now
well,
I'm
not
ready for
grilling, but
battle.
asking about the state of the rest of the galaxy, which
Can I walk up to the general?
you could see. You could.
Can I walk up to him and go, Griff Graven at your service?
General Commodus Sylvain, he does not take your hand.
Hey, that's alright, man. I get it. Personal space. It's good stuff.
It's worth noting he's 10 feet tall at the moment.
I come back
Oh.
with like a full bag. I've come back with a full bag of gear and just like several new things to tech, and I'm just like, I'm ready for the mission.
I just nod
General,
my
may
head.
I ask you some questions about this mission?
There's
Go
nothing
ahead,
we
I
need to
s-
know right now.
Hopefully the Lance Corporal explained everything, but you may go ahead.
Well, he explained a lot, but I want to know, how many people are we looking at? Is this like a, you want us to go in loud type of deal? You know what I mean.
Well, the main reason I'm organizing this mission in the first place is because I can't be certain whether or not they're going to use the side path to try and transport the Paragon out of here.
Oh, okay, I got it. What else can I ask you while I've got you?
How do character ask about the men we're going to work with?
Yeah, who are we working with? I'd actually
We're
like
going with 9 privates and 2 officers.
No, who are the officers?
Nero and Brutus.
Hey, I know Nero already. He's a cool guy. You mess with him?
When do we go?
We've spoken.
I think you should look into a promotion for him. I had a good conversation.
When
He
You
sounds
do
like a
understand
real
your
good
words
guy.
mean nothing to me, right?
He doesn't understand that. It's an ongoing problem.
Okay, then.
He likes to talk. Don't worry about him.
I've gathered that.
I'm trying to help the aspirations of a young man over there who's coming with us.
He's 50.
Young man.
He is younger than me.
Yeah.
I'm an officer. I can't talk.
Alright.
Alright, well, I bid you adieu, General. Let's go on your mission.
Alright.
Fist bump?
No.
He would crush
If
your
I
arm.
Nero will give you a fist bump.
If I succeed, can I get a fist bump from you?
If you succeed and deliver the Paragon to me, you may get a fist bump if that is your wish.
Maybe even a hug?
I want to clarify this is
Don't-
not what our group wishes for. We would like compensation otherwise.
Yes.
That can be arranged.
I'd like one of your men, maybe.
No.
Okay, cool.
Ignore everything.
Ignore everything he says, General. Please.
Okay, he just twisted dial in his ear. I tuned him out.
Nice.
Bye, General.
Can you teach
How
us
do I get
how to
this?
do that?
Let me put her.
Since you
You
have
should be
robotic
proud
arm,
of
you
me.
might be able to.
You guys should be proud of me. I got a conversation out of him, and he didn't yell at me.
Yeah, fine. Fair
You
enough.
got 125,000 credits.
I can salvage it. Hold on. I could probably figure it out, but
I don't think you...
Because that's the price of this armor.
I mean, if we just sell the dragon turret, no,
We
it's
don't
not worth
need
that. We probably will.
We might. Who knows? If we get chased
What about
by...
this Gorgon? I'm kidding.
No.
He has a Gorgon head.
I have a Gorgon head.
What about this kid just sets him to
It's just
stone?
in the middle of all of the soldiers, just like, hey guys, look.
Okay.
The war. If we would get gunned down so fast.
Oh yeah. Just in case y'all did end up doing something stupid, I did set up an encounter for this area, and the difficulty is greater than epic. So.
We
Which
would
I
have
done
deserved
before.
it if we
No,
had
we've
done
done epic before.
No,
We
my
did-
world had 3 greater than epic.
The dragon was greater than epic without me realizing.
Oh.
And so was the last world, the
Hold
Zadkiels.
on.
That thing was terrifying.
I'll let you peek at his stats because I know you're not gonna. Exactly.
We could have taken him.
Could I have hit a single trick attack?
I didn't see
All right.
his CR. I was looking at his AC.
Team, let's go. Let's go.
That
on our
goes through
mission.
AC.
I
That's
want
all
to
I
fist
need.
bump.
Because I can stack the debuff.
Team,
Can I see his CR real quick?
Sure, go ahead.
No.
Shucks.
all right, team, let's go on this mission. Captain says so.
19, you might have been able to do it.
Possible.
All right.
it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Varric just agreed. I'm captain now. Let's go.
What?
All
I
right, let's
didn't
go.
say any of that.
Oh,
And
are
also,
we
you're
going?
not the captain. Those two are the captain. He points to Nero and Brutus.
Aw, Nero, could I be your second in command? Okay, all right.
Are you affiliated with the military?
Me?
He is not.
Okay, that
I'm
answers
affiliated with a better type of military. The
We're not
military of the
affiliated
mind.
with any military.
that. Anyway.
This military you are not affiliated with.
Not yet.
These
Last
two are
week's-
higher
last-
ranked than me, to put it in perspective for you.
The closest affiliation this man has had to the military is being in court.
Oh,
All right.
mission time.
All right.
Are we going in sneaky breaky like?
Well, so that the way that from the barracks, pretty much, or you load up into some cars and you all get along some heavy vehicles that the main forces are going to use. Y'all end up going towards what is called the midnight zone, or the dusk zone, probably.
Probably the dust zone.
Yeah.
Guard?
Yeah. The midnight zone would probably be
The Twilight.
like negative
That's
150.
The Twilight Zone.
I thought about calling it that, but
Can you just make sure as
Yeah.
an android I don't get... Yeah, I'm fine.
yeah.
I don't
And-
worry about the cold.
You see, and the two cars that the main that
Oh my gosh, when did
The-
the ship get here?
the ship's crew and the rest of the soldiers that are coming with you stop as you approach to, like, you see, like, on the side there's like a path, like a winding path, like in between like mountains and whatnot, and y'all go on foot from there.
Oh.
And as y'all approach the position y'all have been assigned to.
Oh, like the mortality rates.
I have a feeling you're going to cause this.
The mortality rates on these missions are very
Click
high.
on your character, you don't get to see that.
Yeah.
What?
I didn't see anything. Don't worry.
What?
Oh, that's
Nothing,
right,
don't worry
he's DM.
Yeah.
Or GM.
Are you
I
administrator?
didn't see it,
Can you
don't
make a
worry.
meta DM
I will
anymore?
say,
Yeah.
as a player, I can still see a lot. Unless this is all I'm supposed to see.
Very
Can you
right.
name one of the officers Nero?
I did.
You did?
Well, I didn't name him, but
Oh, I mean, like, yeah, okay. We'll just say bottom one, maybe.
yeah, hold on.
Those sons of bitches.
Mook.
Just making them players again.
Yeah.
Can't see secret shit.
What?
Nothing.
What'd I do?
You may have to log back in. Some of you.
Me?
You're not a DM anymore. You can't see the funny things you're not supposed to see.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
I know, but dramatic effect.
Well, last time on Kai's World, that kept happening with people, and I'm like, what is this thing in the corner? Shut up!
Oh, I ignored any of the things that were said to be that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
I was
couldn't
bringing
see
up the
anything. I just
duplication
assumed that
stuff
there were a
was
bunch of
happening
enemies
since
that were
Griff's
invisible,
World,
so
where
I
I'd
just
see an
spewed
enemy that
acid.
was on
Yeah, pretty
another
much.
page.
That's the fun of Foundry. My players are so much more subtle when they see something they shouldn't have. They all go, oh!
I mean, it didn't help that I can literally see it from here. So
I kept seeing. I still had the enemy, and I think in Zakiel's session from Griff's World stuck on my screen. It just never left me for that entire session.
Nice.
hold on, I do have some.
It was haunting me.
Hey, Officer Nero. I see a fire campsite set up there. You
Oh, and
wanna
I
check
got
it
some.
out?
I got some things to say.
Pretty sure are we in
Oh,
an
yeah.
elevation?
Go back to
that
the
we
microphone.
could?
I got stuff to say.
I didn't know if we were at an
I say,
elevation.
Alex,
we
if you
could
want to
see
GM
that.
from this computer, I can swing the microphone this way.
I know, but I don't have my notes on there. So.
Okay.
The fire's up above, right? Like just map wise.
I know.
We could see the smoke.
Let him talk for a second. Got some
Okay.
expo.
Oh fuck, where'd it go?
Nope, we lost it. It's gone. Never
It's
mind.
gone. It's back. It's
Oh.
back.
Okay, it's back. Set your
Okay.
expectations high again.
When you first approach the area you've been assigned to secure, you notice what looks to be an old hunting camp, but it doesn't seem to be look like it's been used for a month or two at least. The crew that came with you sat down and began playing cards in two groups, and at least one of them keeping a lookout, or at least two of them are keeping a lookout, with lookout duty being the price for losing at cards.
Can I join the cards game?
Go ahead.
Yes.
Which one?
I shall join as well.
There's two tables.
I'll join
One of them
the
has
other
one of them
table.
has Brutus, the other has Nero.
I'm with Nero.
I'll go with
That's
Brutus.
my road man.
Okay.
I could maybe win some more.
Which one is Varric at?
He's also keeping lookout. He's not very talkative at the moment. He's kind of shaking, everything that happened.
Yeah, I'll sit with him.
Same. Might need more lookouts.
What's the buy-in?
Lookout duty if you lose, and if you want to wager some more, we have this tradition where we keep bottle caps, and whoever loses has to buy the
I'm
other.
done. No money was on the line. I was trying to earn more.
Or lose all of it.
Nero might be noticing that there's extra aces in this card game.
Wait, no, don't cheat. You have a good enough bluff anyways.
Yeah, it's pretty much poker.
What type
I'm
of
playing
poker?
some weird
Hold 'em.
version of just
Hold
somehow
up? Oh,
multiplayer
Texas Hold 'em,
blocks
yeah.
now.
That's easy to bluff in.
More expo?
Basically while waiting, 10 minutes goes by. It's cold as shit. Everyone make a fortitude save. Also, the fire's out at the moment.
I have to make a fortitude save.
Actually, not you, because you're metal.
Let's go!
And
We
if
love
you-
being inhumane.
And if you picked up the clothes, you get a +2 to a fortitude save.
Oh, cool.
I don't have fortitude.
You have a +2 to it though.
Where is it?
No, because your suit. The cold suit.
Oh,
Did
oh,
grab
it's
the suit, it's
+5
still
on
not
its
there.
own.
Wait,
Yeah.
How do I
Do I
roll
have
for it?
that?
Oh.
oh, I do. I get an additional +4.
Nice.
Wow. That actually came in handy.
Goblin did it. Griff did it.
Wait, mine might be fucked. Oh, it had the +5 already. -5 from that. My bad. 18.
Okay, that's still
I wanna
enough.
be included. Oh.
No, it should be 5 + 5 because it's +5 from your race and then +5 for your actual fortitude.
I guess I could just put myself in the life bubble.
Good.
To be fair, my
Also-
character's already used to this kind of weather. He's been on plenty of missions.
I just want to see what I would have got.
Yeah.
Yay.
Worth noting that it's cold as shit, and the crew basically hasn't started a fire, despite the fact that there's a fire pit.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We should probably keep it out.
Alright.
Just gonna
I
sit in the
haven't,
bubble.
I haven't even taken notice of that. We were on the ice planet first, and no one was bothering to make a fire there until we got lost for like 5 hours.
Also, everyone. Nope, that's the wrong thing. I think anyway.
Ignore the cold human.
You see how Griff stays warm?
Griff, you should probably move back into formation.
Hey,
I am.
Alright, hold on.
He says as
I'm
he's
going back to
literally
my desk
darting
with
around
my
the screen.
I'm walking back and forth like this. Just
That's
in
how
one
he's
line.
staying warm.
I'm just pacing amongst the crowd.
Mm. Well, play
Also
poker.
it also makes me look more relaxed while playing cards.
Does it though?
Yeah.
So where are we headed?
I
We're
think
waiting here. We're waiting for them.
Should we be up
Oh,
by
we're
the
doing an
campfire?
ambush?
Yeah, we're doing an ambush. Did you
Yeah,
not
okay.
realize?
If you want me to repeat like the main gist of the mission is that the reason we're here is because the general isn't sure if they're going to try and take this side path to try and extract the Paragon.
Alex, if you think they need more muscle, I'll play Mara. If not,
I have a question for you, Alex.
Yeah, what's up?
Should they all be up by the campfire?
If they want to be.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm with Varric, so. Oh, why can't I move farther?
There's a wall.
Oh yeah,
there,
there's a
so-
barrier there.
Yeah, you have to go
Because
around.
they have to go
through
along
here.
the path.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'm staying down here with the guys.
For someone who does not want me to select things. Oh right, because. Okay, so just pretend that.
Pretend what?
Just pretend that everyone's around the fire. And also, everyone who got below a 15 on that fortitude save,
Mm-hmm.
take 3 non-lethal cold damage.
Okay.
So
Took
I'm
the
good.
bubble after
Yeah.
taking the damage.
You're good, you have.
Thanks.
And another 10 minutes goes by. Make another fortitude save.
Oh, we're gonna be doing this for a while, aren't we?
Yeah. To
I love being a robot.
to peel back the veil, I roll like a d6 to see how long it takes, and I rolled a 6. So.
Do I need to roll again if the bubble lasts 6 days?
Oh shoot, no, you're fine.
Okay.
That is a
I just figured
31.
now.
Yeah, you're fine.
Uh-oh.
Griff,
Yeah,
no!
Griff might be fine because he has 5 cold resistance.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, fair.
So as long as I don't roll max, you're fine.
Yeah, and then he only takes 1 damage.
Yeah.
So I take a
And
damage.
it's also non-lethal damage.
You take no damage.
No damage. Okay.
Am I echo? I think I accidentally, hold on, I'm somehow echo.
Can my alcohol
What?
also keep us warmer?
Actually, it does the opposite. It makes you feel warmer, but it actually lowers your body temp.
Oh, these nerdlings.
Yeah, if you fail, you take 4 non-lethal damage, you're fine,
Okay.
because that's below 5. And another,
Another one.
Another one.
another one. You're in the life bubble, so I think you're fine.
Yeah.
I haven't read this spell, so.
Yeah, it
This
is.
is number 3, correct?
Yes.
Constant and movable 1-inch shell of tolerable living conditions
I got
customized
10.
for each creature.
Okay.
Plus 5, 15. Because you also get your racial bonus.
That is not enough this time. You take. The DC goes up by 1 every time. That's in the rules.
Okay. How much damage?
I'm pretty sure I could just put my force field out and it gives it an environmental buff.
3 non-lethal cold damage. You're fine because DR.
Wait, so I didn't take damage?
No.
Yes.
Cool. Oh, so I only take damage if it's like 5 or 6, right?
6, and even then you'd only take 1 because you have 5 cold resistance.
Cool. Alright. So roll again?
Yep, we're that was number 3, so we're number 4 now.
$14.
33.
How'd I do, Buzz?
Hondren's fine. Also, I think you should have a plus. No, you didn't. You didn't buy the clothes. You're fine. Hondren's fine. Griff might take. Griff takes nothing.
Roll again?
That was number 4. We're on number 5 now.
Should be safe.
27. I'm just built for this.
You might say you're built different.
Am I safe?
I mean, I am built different. My character is literally built different.
There.
This is the 5th one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one was the 5th one, I believe.
Okay, so the DC's 20.
So I did take 1 damage.
Yes, I rolled a max, so you take 1 non-lethal cold damage.
Cool.
And last one, before something funny happens.
Funny. I take damage here if it hits.
Okay, yeah, 100's fine.
No
And
damage.
you are just fine, Grift. Okay. Since y'all didn't light the fire, I need to hold on. For some reason it doesn't want me to. For some reason it doesn't let me, like, select, like, drag in them. Like,
Group drag?
yes. I'm assuming it's because I have an encounter set up, but. No.
What?
Well, you're playing cards, so you're over here. What you-
God. Exploring a little.
Anyway,
Griff goes and takes a pee on one of the trees.
yeah. One of the lookouts, the lookout who at the moment is Captain Brutus, says, "Shh. There's soldiers coming." And the other captain gets on the radio.
Nero,
Yeah,
my boy.
Boom dog.
yeah.
Road
And on the
dog,
radio,
day
your
one.
general come in. We have eyes on the order. We can confirm that they are most likely guarding an escort. Over. And on the other end of the radio, you hear Commodus, in between the sounds of battle, say, "Excellent. Although the order is putting up one hell of a fight, I'll make sure you get reinforcements as soon as possible. Do not let them leave with the Paragon." And y'all can make stealth checks. Since y'all don't let the fire, they don't know y'all are there.
Stealth?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna do a group check, so whatever the average is.
No?
Yep.
25.
You're rolling for all of us?
21.
I'm just gonna take average. I'm only gonna roll 1 for the officers.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Hear me out.
Is it average for the whole group or just
Average
average
for
for
the
the
whole
officers?
That's not 20. Yes.
Okay.
That, hopefully that saves us.
I'm hiding behind Varric.
The mooks. Well, they have a.
They think Varric's a tree, but they see you.
Mm-hmm. Seems right. Too late to cast Invis?
The mooks got a 23. That's surprising.
Oh. I'm gonna have to invest in another sniper eventually.
Ooh. Just in case, well, their natural one canceled out the Varix, so.
That's good.
So now,
Okay.
Can I make a request from Toby?
You what?
Instead of playing as Mara, could we get you as Zadkiel?
Oh, what was the reasoning?
Sniper.
I have a sniper.
Oh, okay.
I
That works
also
either
was-
way.
I mean, I could make a sniper. Technically, it's just as good as mine, 'cause mine's level 2, and I can make up to level 3 items.
He has a sniper way better than yours, though.
It does the same damage.
I think you guys should just try harder.
He just has way better stats, because he min-maxed way more than me.
Yeah, I made my character to be fun, not to min-max.
I don't
Yeah.
really understood his stat building, because his stats are insane. But,
What did he pump all his stats into? Just dexterity?
yeah.
Yikes.
But I don't know if it's a like class thing, but his is like way above what I thought would be the max.
Well, I don't think there's a hard limit on
I don't know
stats
about-
in the
yeah,
system.
I don't know about
I think
that, yeah.
there's a hard limit on how much you can start with, but I don't think there's a hard limit on how much you can have.
okay.
Is there any way you can just pause one character?
Wait a minute, you just want Zadkiel to hear the hype track, don't you?
Uh-huh.
I see through your ploy.
Assuming I
Subtle.
did the math right, yeah, the average stealth totals out to about 18,
Okay.
and their perception was a 26. So y'all do not get a surprise round, but they do not get one on you because they did not anticipate this.
Initiative?
Also, I need to drag them in. If I could drag them in, hold on. Why won't you let me drag? Okay, I guess we're doing this. What? It did. I don't. Anyway.
Those foot soldiers look pretty cool.
Thank you.
Can I ask a question to the general group? Could my dirty trick be throwing a bottle of flammable alcohol at their face?
No, because that would have another effect because, fire.
Yeah. Gotcha. Oh, it's initiative time. About to roll terribly.
Oh, we're doing initiative?
Yep. I didn't say it, but
No, I guess we gotta go into the menu. Aww.
what happened?
It would have been a 17 and then bounced off a dice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You still got a total of 13, so.
Yeah. I should have waited.
As everyone.
It does everyone. And begin combat.
I'm gonna be taking so long to my turn. Oh my god.
Nope. He's not dead.
I looked into the menu. Oh, I'll see you guys like a bit from now.
I don't know, maybe I should have found out a way to have them all go on the same turn.
You could have made up a swarm.
I can.
Yeah. So swarm acts as a group of enemies all in one area, and they will do more damage.
Also,
and
our
have-
friendly foot soldiers are called Iron Order Mooks.
It'll be alright.
Let me look into swarm.
Yeah, Mook is a term of endearment. Oh, fuck me off. I get
Iron
it
Order
wrong.
when it should be Rune Eater.
It's okay. We know they look different.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
It's gonna take fucking forever if I want to. Never mind.
So a swarm would add their damage dice together, but it keeps their roll to hit stuff the same, and it adds their health together. That's how it works.
Yeah, I wish I knew that.
When I was doing the big swarm, I just moved as fast as possible.
I could also alternatively present Car as option again.
We
And
won't
again,
need
the
that.
swarm is not the enemy, right? Or
We
how many
won't
are
need
they?
that.
Huh?
We won't need that.
Nah.
I can kill them in about 2 turns, depending on their health.
Let's not be too confident.
I have an auto hit, range AoE attack, and then I can, on an attack roll, do an AoE.
Okay. This guy's shooting at Captain Brutus. No. Where's the gun at? Hold on. For some reason, the combat HUD doesn't have their gun; it just has the other thing they have in their melee weapon. There we go. so that guy just whipped his turn.
Good.
This guy's going over here, and I'll have to do that from all of them. God dick.
I have the next thing I'm going to add from my utility built. I'll have to wait though.
Just do a bunch of AoE attacks, honestly.
Would you describe these robots as waterproof?
Robots?
Yeah. Are they not robots?
No, they're in the same category as Varric.
Okay.
They're like cyborgs, basically.
Okay, never mind. Trying to see how I can do a dirty trick here.
I'm pretty sure you also have to be melee for that.
No, it's any attack.
Oh, really? That's
Okay.
neat. Doesn't.
Pulls a Joker trick, just pulls out a fake gun, shoots it, and it just shoots out a flag.
Yeah, but that's not gonna make them flat-footed, blinded, sick of some
It does
sort,
it.
or shaken.
It might make them shaking because they thought they were just about to get shot. Like you had the perfect opportunity to kill them and you just joked about it.
I feel like they're a little better than that.
They shoot this move over here.
They've got visors. If I threw like a rock and hit them, or actually they got helmets on. If I threw a rock and hit them, would that shake them a little? I don't know.
He's gonna not full attack because we'll be here for literally forever.
Full attack would use up its entire turn though, wouldn't it?
It's nothing.
Music!
Not
I'm
doing
thinking
that.
if I give them hype tracks, it's gonna to break up the silence, but it's gonna get annoying real quick.
This
It-
is
It does, yeah. You can't get bad guys hype tracks.
on this guy.
Unless it's like a boss and it has like
Does
a
this
lot
hit?
of minions that would go between it.
Does Mandy's attack hit?
21 EAC.
Yes. Which one are you aiming at?
This one.
I don't see it.
Farthest one to the right on the top.
This-
Yep, that guy.
Okay. Yes, it does hit.
Okay. And I'm gonna shoot the other hit. I'm gonna assume an 8 probably does nothing. So.
Nah. That's so long, I forgot everything you can do. Alright. What Varric is gonna do is he's going to turn off his sheath array and make a gun with his move action. Specifically, and he's going to slide down the hill pretty much. Going to shoot with his hail cannon. Can't full attack because he just moved. I'm actually going to be keeping track of that, but And that does not hit. Yes, sir. Alright. It's one of the it's one of the iron ore.
Someone next to me.
Yeah. Name, they're gonna fire at another one of the mooks that was damaged already. That hits. 8 sonic damage to this guy. I'm gonna attack again. That does not hit him. And that's that guy's turn. Another move. Feel like doing something funny. That hits.
And then can you draw the area where it's hitting?
Yep. Bang.
Oh,
See it?
yeah.
That's 15
Yep.
feet.
For some reason it's not showing up on my screen, but
We gotta do
yeah,
a
you're just
roll
gonna
right
move it a
here.
little bit to the right. Is that too?
Is that hitting us?
Yeah.
And do we gotta do a
Reflex save. Yeah.
I'm safe, right? I'm not in there.
I can't actually see the burst, but if I could, but from what I'm seeing, he would move it a bit to the right.
What kind of grenade is this?
Frag grenade 1.
Okay.
These guys
So
are
all
mooks,
of
they
us
don't
need to
get-
make reflex saves.
Yes,
All of us?
all of us. I'm gonna batch for the mooks because you know that thing I should have done before.
Oh, I do not save. I was not expecting them to pull out a grenade.
Yeesh. Neither do I.
17, how's that do?
Well, I might actually beat the Mark 1.
Yeah, take
No, it's
half.
14.
It's 14. The mooks do save, so they take half of.
Are these enemies considered significant foes?
By singular, no. However, there is an officer that is.
Okay, cool.
Wait,
Keep him
so-
alive for now.
Since I was over 14, I take
No,
half?
don't, please.
Yes, so you take
3.
Please.
6. Yeah.
My
you take
future
3.
requires him.
Cool.
So does mine.
Yeah, my future literally says
Just let me
that
get my
as long as he's alive, I can wipe out all these minions.
Okay. Anyway. So how
Oh,
much
yeah.
damage did we get dealt?
You guys
6 if you fail, 3 if you pass.
48.
We might be cooked.
Nah, we're fine.
No, my character just has more beef with him now.
I'm more of a broccoli guy.
We know.
Oh yeah, the officers.
That's potent.
They do not succeed.
Yeah, both the officers take full.
No, Nero. Nero.
Am I crazy or can I only see one officer?
Yeah, me. Oh yeah, I think one of them stacked on the someone else. Yep, found him.
Okay.
done. This is gonna take forever.
Did we need to make a save?
What?
I went to the bathroom. Did we need to make a save?
Were you here for the grenade?
No.
Then yes.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, take 3.
Okay.
I feel like there shouldn't be any.
And 2, you wouldn't have taken damage at all.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I know, that's that mook's turn.
What a casual massacre.
I gave them grenades, but now I'm debating whether or not I want them to use it.
I have grenades as well. 2 can play this game, and 2 shall play this game.
And I have an AoE attack every turn.
Hmm.
How does a 20-foot cone sound?
That sounds like one of the things of all time. Nope. That's that one's turn, and this one's turn. Probably should have found like music or something. I forgot about that.
Swarms. I wish I knew how to do swarms in Foundry, but I don't.
Yeah, me too now.
It's alright.
Swarms for bad guys or good guys?
Both.
Just make a big entity, give it a, they've got rules for it.
Yeah. You want me to look it up for you real quick? Hmm?
Sorry, so you know that he doesn't hit.
Alex, when you went down the mountain, did you have to like roll something?
No, it's getting back up. That's gonna be a bigger issue.
Okay, so I'm fine to just go down.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. I'm coming
because as
down.
long as you don't like, as long as you don't have like a -5 dexterity, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. Okay.
Because if I did have to assign a DC to moving down a hill, it'd probably be like a DC 5.
Gotcha. Oh man, I can't move. The invisible wall's in my way. God damn it. Okay.
You're just looking drag.
Oh, I can do. No, I'm still stuck. Hold on, I gotta go around. There we go. Alright. So, from here, I'm gonna try something new. I haven't done this yet. First things first, weapon specialization. I don't think I have to roll for this.
No, it's
No,
just a
that's
feature
the
that lets you
bonus
do
to
more
your
damage.
Yeah. Oh, it does it just to the damage?
Yeah.
Okay, I think it, according to the biography, it's a +12. I don't know how true that is.
You add your character level to damage with the selected weapon type, or half your character for small arms or operative melee weapons.
Okay.
So it's
For
just
me-
6.
For me, I'm using a long arm because I'm not supposed to be proficient because of my class, but I am proficient.
You take a feat.
Huh?
That's how you get. That's how you get it. You take a feat, or you be up a subclass.
I don't know. I think we just said that he was proficient with long arms because why not?
I was good, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But that being said, I'm going to use the scattergun, and here's where I'm really trying something different. Instead of doing the normal damage, I'm going to place this 30 cone, like here. Right? That works. Okay.
Do I need to refresh? I can't see any of that.
You don't see the cone?
Nope.
Okay, well there's a cone between these 4.
Okay, roll to hit.
I'm just gonna quickly haste the swarm rules if you want.
Fuck.
Do you want that?
15.
That does not hit.
Damn it. Alright. Then my last thing will be the one.
Could you put that in Discord?
Sure.
Thank you.
You have to log in.
I'm gonna yell, get him at this guy that I'm hovering over right now. So you get a +1 to hit him. Whatever.
Okay.
Just making sure that person can do whatever that day.
I can only put it at one person.
Okay. So, is it alright if I move here?
I can't. I think I do need to refresh. I can't see anything.
I was pinging, so yeah.
Let's hope I don't break everything.
Like how much?
Oh, now I see it. Okay. I
How
need to
much
remove
movement
this
would it
person.
be to slide down there? Would I just do normal movement, or would I?
Oh. I will return. I'm grabbing water.
Because like from here to here is my full movement.
Yeah. If you want, you could still be up on like this ledge.
Cool. Then I will do that.
Thank you.
Okay, so right there.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to draw something real quick just to see. Maybe. It's not worth it yet. I will use one of my resolve points to give me an extra mutation point.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will pull out my pistol and shoot. Which, pulling out my pistol does not require my move action because I have a feat.
Hell yeah.
So I'm just going to fire. And that would be... $14 EAC.
Against whom? The mooks?
Yeah, just this guy over here.
It does not hit.
Okay. That wasn't the purpose of why I was doing it, though, so haha.
So where's the funny?
The funny's next turn.
Gotcha.
The funny is whenever I finish sliding down the hill.
Hey Jack,
That's your turn.
have you played Crazy Cattle 3D yet?
No, I did just get told by one of my friends that Metro 2033 is free today.
On Steam?
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm gonna quickly do that on my phone.
good idea. I should honestly do it too. And honestly, we're not far from that future, so.
Yeah, you get him on this guy. I should hold on. I have conditions. I can do this now. Never mind. I don't think any of these will get him. So yeah.
No, Gatum isn't a condition that's normally supported, so.
Yeah. So yeah, this guy has a +1 to get hit now.
Yes,
Wait, you used Gettums?
you used Gatum.
Yeah. It's on that guy. Right there.
Yeah, I rolled on a different guy though.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits. That guy takes 9, 7.
I'm gonna really great turn here when it finally gets to me.
Yeah, and then I have a 20-foot cone that I can use next turn. And I get +2 on the attack.
Okay. Gonna do it again.
Everybody roll saves.
I will unleash the sun upon these people if they throw.
Oh, I'm not in there. I'm not in there. I'm fine.
Oh, that's right, I'm not in there.
Yeah, you're fine.
17, is that enough?
Yeah, the DC's 14.
That means I'm taking half though, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna batch save the mooks.
How much do we take, did you say? Sorry. 22 is full. And we take half of it.
That was the hit. And our
Okay.
grenades keep rolling sixes now.
Alright.
So everybody in the circle takes 3 damage.
Okay.
Or 6.
Everyone that's a player character takes 3 damage.
That's a better way to phrase it, yeah. See how the mooks do? Mooks aren't doing so hot. See how the captains are doing. Captains are doing great.
Hey, Duncan, what's your strength? Because I know your charisma's high, but what's your strength?
12.
Very good. I'm going to be able to give you a grenade that's specifically boosted off of strength and charisma.
How the fuck do you acquire these things?
The utility belt. I'm Batman. When I have the funds, it doesn't matter. Money is my power.
I don't want to use the grenade though. Wait, I also realized earlier, is there a difference between wealth and credits?
So wealth is how much total money
Yeah,
you
it
have, like
includes the
including
items
equipment.
and the money
Yeah.
for wealth.
Yeah,
Credits
so it's
is
like your
just money.
assets, stuff like that.
It's your net worth.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so I
My
can't.
net worth is around 50,000.
Okay, so I wouldn't be able to give whoever wanted the power armor $107,000.
You could have them buy it off of you for that, technically, if that's its value. Or you
Yeah,
could
but
just
then
try
I
and
have
trade
no
them.
weapons, no armor, no. But you get power armor.
Yeah, but here's the thing, utility belt.
He can utility belt all your weapons.
Yeah,
back.
it won't be as good, but.
Nah, I like my little gun.
Okay.
Do I? Yeah, but then I'm just giving you power armor and I get shit or
I don't
weapons.
need. I want one power armor. That's not light armor, is it?
I mean the general.
It's the opposite of light. It's the opposite of light armor.
Yeah, I'm proficient only in light armor.
Yeah, if
Same.
you don't have it, I think the only people who get it innately are soldiers, or maybe some races. And he had to grab a feat to do it,
Oh wow.
and also a knack, which is like pretty much the equivalent of like operative exploits and whatever envoys get, and whatever you pick
Adaptations.
adaptations yet. So he had to give up 2 things to that, and he also took an archetype, which means he had to sacrifice another knack anyway. It's a whole can of worms. Anyway, he's just in range of the get him mook, so.
Get him.
This mook's getting a promotion after this if he survives.
Whoa. Which one was that?
The get him, the one, and he's dead now, so.
No, which soldier was that?
Number 7.
I mean, lucky number 7. What do we
Yeah,
expect,
the one
guys?
the one that got the picture and ran away from the grenade area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's going places. Give him a character level now.
He does take. Yeah, I gave him class templates. They just haven't come up yet.
Oh.
Yeah. If you notice what the D4 is on the damage, It's because they have the similar thing that Varric has.
Ah.
Yo, Alex, can I ask you a long-term question?
What's up?
In the long term, is it theoretically possible to get Nero to join us on our space adventure?
You'd
Why
have
do
to
you keep? You're just
almost-
trying. We can't hold this many people in our ship.
Almost certainly not.
Almost certainly not.
Almost certainly.
We can maybe
Almost.
maybe get a foot soldier to come with us, and that's if they're willing.
And if we can hold the weight.
A foot
We already
soldier?
have a lot of people in our ship.
We can get rid of some of the employees from
Oh my
Nero.
gosh.
Hey, they need engineers. They're in a war. We need another little guy.
We need another.
We're
little
training
guy.
up.
To be fair, it wouldn't follow under your command. It would follow under my command.
There we go.
Until I own him.
No, because I wouldn't trade him.
I can't wait.
That's
to
my
level one more
response.
time. I'm gonna have
I
some
can't
fun.
see.
Level 5 weapons. Really go
It's
crazy
just a
when I
cat
level
taking
up.
a shower.
There are so many fun little items I can make that are only level 5.
Yeah.
Oh.
This guy's gonna do something similar in Slad. That hold on.
I'm beginning to understand why Batman rocks. Purely because of his
You
utility
didn't know
belt.
before?
No, I mean like, this is just straight up his ability is this belt. Like, that's his superpower. He MacGuffins his way out of everything.
Yes, he has contingency plans and MacGuffins
No, it's just the belt. It's just the belt.
and the
This belt-
gadgets.
This belt is universe conquering. You don't understand.
To be fair, he fought Darkseid because of it.
Yes. Do not. I will never underestimate a belt. Ever again.
That hits. 6 damage. On the mook. And that's that guy's turn. Yep, this guy's gonna come over here and
Wait, he just has a longsword?
yeah, he has a sword. That's a level 1 item.
Just a straight up longsword.
Yep.
Oh boy, it's about to be my turn.
To be fair, we're on a cliff right now. Do
Right,
not car.
but I'm on top of it.
Yes, do not car.
No, I'm not carring. I'm dropping the sun. Okay, I'm gonna just be here, right? Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's go. I need to move that actually. Hold on. No,
Did I just see something in the shadow?
Yes.
Oh god.
I'm trying not to hit Varric here. Alright, I'm gonna have it be. Can you get rid of the other two? Because I can't do that.
I actually got it. I'll do it. I can get, do you need one of them specifically? Right?
Just get the two big ones. Thank you. Okay, so I'm throwing a solar flare grenade down there.
Okay.
A solar flare grenade?
Yep.
This guy's in for.
Yeah, he's dead. He shouldn't have gone down.
Yep.
It's alright, it's 6, not 7.
Let me just make sure about the. Yeah. Okay.
Can we give? Oh, I need to talk to Seven after this so we get him a name.
Yeah, we give him a name. We actually get him promoted to not to officer rank, but like to a high
So-
soldier rank.
That goes down there.
No, we
I don't
get him
know
a
why I
name
had
and then
to
he
roll, but,
joins our crew.
What solar flare does?
Like,
We'd be better off
if they
giving
have
him just a better
technology,
job.
That's the fun thing. Anything in technological object, if a technological object with charges fails to save, it loses a number of charges equal to the grenade's mark, which would be 1. If a technological object that is powered by electrical means other than the charge fails to save, its functions are suppressed for a number of rounds according to the grenade's type. See below. 1 round.
See this guy?
If a construct with the technological subtype fails to save, it is staggered for a number of rounds according to the grenade's type.
See this officer?
Mm-hmm.
He's in power armor.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think happens when power armor turns off with you in it?
Mm-hmm. I assume a lot of these people are wearing some kind of augmented stuff. So yeah, let me see what the DC is on it. I don't know how to see that.
So it should be attack and.
Oh, it's 11 plus my dex. So it's a 15
All right.
reflex. And they'll still take half if they. And if they pass, let me look at the thing. It's 6 is a pass, fail.
Well, the mooks fail.
Oh, anything that has technology needs to do fortitude, by the way, for the electromagnetic pulse.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, this is really well made.
And for the poor bastard who tried to be brave.
For the poor bastard.
Oh, come on, succeed.
Oh,
Oh, come on, it was so close!
How much damage does it do?
It's 1d10.
Roll it.
Almost max damage.
Almost max it.
It should have a plus because I have a grenade proficiency. I don't know why it's not. It should.
No, grenades cannot get weapon specializations.
I thought I had a thing that did that.
No, there's no circumstance, I think, that allows you to do that.
I had a feat, I thought. I guess I swapped it out when I leveled up.
So weapon specialization?
There was a grenade feat I had that allowed me to do my dexterity. I remembered it.
Oh, damn.
But I don't have that now because I focused on my small arms. But yeah, so 4 damage to all of them, and any of the ones that failed are basically stunned for whatever reason for an entire round. Which means we basically are just doing our turns, and they just don't get to move. Or do anything, for that matter.
Except for Iron Order Mook 5, he got out.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys can handle him.
Here's a fun fact, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I can still shoot one of my guns.
And what does technology have to do? The same?
That's the fortitude.
Okay. Does the technology itself have to make that save, or does the person?
The technology itself.
Alright, hold on.
I think that it's any technological device or person. But yeah.
I'm not sure where the saving throws would be, but
So fortitude would either be strength or constitution, whichever's higher.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
And then plus any bonuses if they have any bonuses.
Alright then. I mean, the main tricky thing is that it's a technology doing it, so.
Yeah, I thought it'd be useful because they all look like they were wearing suits of some kind of electronic,
Armor.
Yeah. Specifically the big blue guy.
Yeah.
Big blue guy.
Big blue guy is. I can't find the armor's constitution, so I'm just gonna have him make a save.
Yeah. Though the armor itself, I think it's the hardness.
Oh, it's the hardness?
It should be.
So is it
Hardness is basically constitution for items.
Okay.
And that's its full stat, so. Its plus would be according to.
Just make him do the fortitude save.
Yeah.
It's going to be easier and we don't have to research it.
I guess.
Well,
Yes!
doesn't matter. Armor's disabled.
Woo! I have stunned the entire enemy force except for this one guy who I'm going to shoot now.
Go ahead.
And I will be using the boost feature of this gun. I can use that once per. Let me make sure. Hold on. Boost works. Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah, guns.
I can do boost once per combat round. I don't have multi-weapon because I'm just able to only do this one, so. 19?
Who are you hitting?
Yes.
This guy?
Yeah, the one guy outside the ring, yeah. Does that hit?
That is.
Awesome. Woo! Ooh. 9 damage. Is he alive or dead?
He's alive.
Man, I was hoping to get all of them unable to do anything. Alright, well that's my turn.
Alright.
I did it. I did not realize how
Move
good
number
solar
4.
flare grenades were.
Move number
Stock
4
up.
is currently stunned. The officer who would have done some really cool shit is now stunned, and also power armor is off.
MVP.
It's Captain Nero now.
Mm-hmm.
My goat.
The brave soldier didn't die, did he?
No, no, he's fine.
Okay,
Fine
awesome.
is a strong word for it, but
It's fine. They can't hurt him. They're stuck. The dude with the face on him is dead, right?
yeah, that means dead.
Okay.
His body's there. I also removed him from initiative.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I
What are
forgot I
you
was
doing?
on it. No.
I accidentally dropped grenade.
No! No! That would be the worst thing for me to do with how many I have on my person.
But you just have a belt of grenades, like a bandolier.
I have a backpack full of grenades.
It's just a bandolier that wraps around your whole body and just has grenades
I
everywhere.
spent 8,000 credits on just grenades. I have so many.
Why do you have that many grenades?
Because I might run out.
Okay. So the officer.
Most of them are summoning grenades, by the way. If we ever need to run away, I have a wall I can make.
Attack dogs, attack!
No, they're just there to cause distraction.
What's Captain?
Attack dogs, attack.
Sorry, I'm just. Since none of the mooks are in
All their
dire
actions are disabled.
straits,
If
the
they have weapons.
captain's is gonna shoot his gun that he has.
Oh, I see.
Did you get rid of your giant circle?
I don't know how to get rid of my...
So you go back to the measuring tool.
It's
Oh.
gone now.
No need to worry.
Nero better get a promotion after this, man.
Don't mind me. That was me forgetting I had my free action reload, which technically applies to just yoinking another grenade out of the backpack.
What do you think power armor being off does to the person inside of it? Do they get a condition?
Depends.
I think
Is
it would
it-
be just like the Fallout situation, wouldn't it? Where they're just stuck.
Well, I imagine they would be flat-footed, so -2 to their AC.
I thought it'd be like
Okay.
staggered, where
Do
they
you
get
think
no
they-
like actions and.
Do you think they'll lose the armor bonus to their AC?
I agree with staggered.
Yeah, I don't think it should be an AC difference. They still have the armor. They just can't move it, right? So like,
Like
they
I
wouldn't
said,
be able to do
flat-footed.
anything.
Like I said, flat-footed. That's what
I thought
flat-footed is.
flat-footed was just the armor, not the actions.
I thought flat foot was a -2.
Flat-footed is a -2.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
staggered is you have no actions, but your AC is unaffected.
Wouldn't it be both?
Why would their AC be affected? The armor's still on them.
Because
I
they
agree.
can't move it?
I think Jack's right.
I mean, it helps us more if it's both. So it's just your discretion on what you want to. You want to be nice or not.
Fuck him.
Okay.
What would you say, though? I do want to hear what you would say.
Do you guys?
He's
couldn't-
crushed from the weight of the armor.
I couldn't. No, it was just going so furious that I didn't want to interrupt. I guess it depends if it's how heavy you think it is, Alex.
Yeah.
If it's too heavy to move without being on, then he's incapacitated. It does still provide armor bonus, but he's essentially prone, so it's still not going to be a very good armor class.
Okay, the exact.
That means they
armor
would get
has a bulk
advantage
of
on hitting
10.
him then, right?
Say again, Alex.
The armor he's in has a bulk of 10.
Oh,
That's a lot.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
that-
a lot of bulk.
He might. Would he get crushed under it?
Well,
I
no.
assume it's like
I mean-
helping him, right? Like physically.
I mean, it is still made of metal. It does have structure.
Yeah, the structure wouldn't crush him. It's just that he couldn't move it at all.
Yeah.
He'd be jammed in it.
If he was like mid-step, though, it probably would.
Oh yeah, he'd fall over.
Yeah, and that would hurt.
That would hurt because you wouldn't be able to stop yourself from falling.
Mm-hmm.
You are immobilized. Immobilized and non-functional. You cannot move unless the suit is repaired or exited manually, or you are removed by others. The armor's full bulk applies to you while you're in it. In the case, bulk 10. Since you're inside it, essentially trying to carry that bulk, This will very likely overburden the character, and you will be at best encumbered or immobilized. Exiting usually is a full action. It's got like a lever or something you pull and pop out of it, like fall out, like that was mentioned. While you're in it, you're effectively trapped without line of sight, depending on how the suit powers vision systems. You can't really see anybody. Unless it has just windows. Most of them don't. You are definitely flat-footed or helpless based on GM interp. You can still take mental actions like wish for your own demise.
If they have like spells, it could be like
Verbal components.
Yeah, it can be somatic though.
Yeah, no, because the hands can't move.
Yeah.
And also, it also depends on how our power armor would like work. Because would we be expecting like electronic pulses like that to disable our systems?
Yes and no.
So the real question is, does it have a manual failsafe to open up?
Probably. Then again, it wouldn't help him at this moment because he's stunned.
Yeah. I'm just asking for future reference.
I would say any armor has a escape lever or
Would it
escape
be
function.
accessible inside though is the question.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
What if
You're
if
with
it's
second attack and then he misses because even with the bonuses or the penalties to that guy's armor class.
You didn't get advantage?
Advantage isn't in Pathfinder.
It's
You
not?
just get a solid number addition.
Oh.
I know I should have done that earlier. I just didn't feel like that.
GMs can run advantage if they like it.
I think advantage is good because it lessens your chance of failure.
Yeah.
More so because it removes nat ones generally.
Well, that's sad.
It doesn't
I like
remove
that
them, you
one.
can still get 2.
I mean, yeah, that's why I said generally.
Alright, so we're about to see a blast through of turn orders here.
Yes.
These guys have just been killing each other for a solid hour and a half.
Ignore that. I forgot to.
Around one of comments.
Since Brutus is a last minute addition, I forgot to roll his turn order.
It's okay. We'll be back
Certain
to him
aspects
soon.
of this class design work really well, and certain other things I need to just scrap and rewrite.
Okay.
And pretty much
So,
everybody's
we're
session
about
will go
out
one
of
to
time.
two.
We
Yeah,
have
one
like
shot becomes 2.
6 minutes.
I mean, in theory, we just kill the one guy and all the others are disabled, we could say.
They
Make it
really need
easy.
to be encouraged to keep their combat small.
What?
If we wanted to like quick wrap up, we just take out that one dude and all the others are like,
Disabled and
Yeah.
helpless.
yeah. If we wanted to.
Yeah. I will say
Or we
the
could-
thing y'all are looking for, the transport, still hasn't showed up yet, so it's safe to assume there's gonna be more. If not on the way.
Yours then?
Keep in mind,
Oh, I
GM,
can
you have
handle
to get
that.
through this in like 2 sessions. If you drop 50 more dudes on it, we'll be here till June.
Don't worry, considering how I figured out how long this will take,
Swarms.
you can see the next wave. You can,
Okay.
Swarms. Yeah.
I don't know, just figure out how swarms work and do plan A.
Swarms don't take single target damage, they only take AoE damage.
What?
If they're a sentient swarm, they take mental damage.
Huh.
Like if you shoot a swarm with a laser or a single target spell or a bullet, it passes right through it like it's a ghost. But if you shoot it with a
because
grenade or
there's
fireball,
Oh, it is
it
in D&D,
hits.
that's
Yeah,
interesting.
that's Paizo's swarm.
Yeah. So I would be able to hit them every turn with an attack then.
I
Yeah,
gotta
you
use
just
my
chuck.
grenades. I'm
You
pushing
just,
that
and
many.
swarms normally you give them less HP, otherwise they eat entire parties because they're hard to hurt.
Yeah, I remember doing a one shot and someone had a swarm in there and it nearly one hit everyone. Because
Yeah.
it had, for some reason, they decided to give it the amount of actions as the things inside of the swarm.
I've run swarms against my party, and I didn't realize, and they didn't realize that they didn't have a lot of AoE, and it became really, really hard.
Who's he targeting?
On the other hand, I
okay.
wouldn't even bother running
Oh.
swarms against C-posts. I get fucking blown to Mars. Fireballs. and
We can
lightning
salvage
bolts
some
and
shit.
Enjoy it.
Maybe this guy. These guys might be allowed.
I had one turn, but I made very good use of it.
Yeah. And then if I hit, I can like wipe out half these guys.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do it anymore, but there was gonna be 3 more waves before the final boss.
Woo!
So we're just gonna skip straight to the final boss next fight?
Final wave, yeah.
Yeah.
Might do 2, because I mean, we're probably gonna have the full time to do combat.
The lore behind it is I just started spam pulling out
So
some
at most
flare
two,
grenades once
prob-
I
maybe
figured out
one.
how they worked.
You're like, oh, this is useful.
Utility. Just start handing them out en masse.
You're gonna hate me.
Mm.
Alex, you're gonna hate me.
I trust you.
Good.
And this guy is stunned, so.
Yeah, the next one.
All of them are stunned except for the one.
That's the one that's not stunned.
And hey, guess whose turn it is? It's the guy.
I really wanted to wrap this up, but I don't know if we'll have the time to. At least get
See,
So
some
then,
back-
now we're
Probably
done in-
killed most of them
Mhm.
besides the captain.
We're done in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's gonna.
Kill 20 people right now.
I could
Really?
do that.
Just
I have a
kill this
20-foot
one.
cone.
Everyone else is stuck.
I have a 20-foot cone, so if it gets to my turn, maybe.
I don't know if we're going to. Let's see where we at.
Another grenade?
They all have 1.
Ah!
Roll that next scene.
I think we're gonna do Sabrina's turn and then pause, unless you'd rather.
No, it's fine. I'll go fast. Take the damage too.
Do I pass with those tie? I don't remember.
Yes, you pass.
Yes, you pass.
Woo!
Barely. Barely.
Gotta find out the damage.
The moves to save.
And the captains.
And the captain save.
What's the damage?
Damage.
Half of whatever he does.
1.
Is that nothing?
So, so they take nothing.
Oh, so okay, cool.
Well,
It was a dud. It just fizzled out.
yeah, just.
Like a single shrapnel
Like
went
something out of a
Exactly.
cartoon.
Nice
A
Kmart.
single shrapnel went out and just scraped my Sabrina's leg.
Yeah.
Because she took the 1 damage.
Ouch.
Alright, we have 0 minutes.
I'll do it next time then.
Alright.
I'm going to be mass producing this solar flare grenade. I want, like, my entire. If I can get to my turn, there will be production happening. Every single one grenade type, I can take the
Fair.
But I only picked
Okay, we're gonna pause there, gang.
We're gonna log out of
Pause
Discord
there.
real quick.
We'll start next time with Sabrina's turn.
Yep, and I have an AoE attack prepped and ready to go.
I know.
I have so much.
I'm just gonna ask
prep.
y'all 1 more wave or 2.